I am here to protect from the waters of life, and from more literal waters. Once you take the plunge, you will wonder why you were ever afraid. The higher the jump, the higher the risk, but with it comes high reward as well. Remember, stay safe, have fun, and if you need anything, be sure to let me know. I suppose there's no harm in joining in the fun, just this once. Another day on the job. Truthfully, there is nowhere else I'd rather be. If anyone needs my help, I'll be there. Eventually. Before you say anything, yes, headshots are still against pool rules. Hello, Caitlyn. I assume Vi is covering you today?
Yes, she's not pleased, but she'll be all right. The suspects I left with her, probably not so much.
Draven, I do not want to remind you again. That sunscreen contaminates the pool. Remember, Fiora, one more strike and I'll have to ban you. I'm glad you're here. Good parties require good food. You know, Graves, I think you'd make an excellent lifeguard. Please make sure to buy anything you modify this time. I can't afford to replace it. Your Majesty, please enjoy yourself. Be more careful with the drinks next time. The last one had a concussion. That reminds me, I've got a new romance novel you may be quite interested in. I wouldn't read it here, though. Oh, I forgot your ban expired. Welcome back to the pool, Lulu. Those promotional photos have done wonders, Sarah. Ah, you've gotten a new pair of shorts, I see. Very stylish. Everything, living or not, deserves to have a good time. How did you get back in here? Ugh, very well. Just don't cause any trouble. I could have sworn I was scheduled today. Oh well, I suppose the pool will be twice as safe now. Here for another round of volleyball? Well, don't let me hold you up. Have fun. As a surfer, you know better than most how graceful the water can be, and how dangerous it is. The water takes many forms, some more strange than others. A waterologist. I can't say I've heard of that, but if it's real, I guess I'm already an expert. Let me guess. In another universe, your ban has already expired. Fine. Just behave, please. I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to leave. You're bothering the other guests. Come now, is this really a place for a fight? Your fun in the sun is over. I respect everyone's right to enjoy themselves, except yours. I dislike pulling out the megaphone, but you leave me no choice. It's time to put this power to good use. The party's over. For you. I don't know where I'm going to go, but I know where you're going. Maybe you should take a moment to cool down. You will fade away like water in the summer sun. This is a public area. Please don't cause a scene. I think you're having a little too much fun. This party was meant to bring people together. You are in the way of that. Do I have to read the pool rules to you? You appear to be drowning in bad choices. Let me help you. You've had enough time at the pool for one day. Water fights are encouraged. Fist fights are a different story. I want you to enjoy yourself. You do not seem to want the same thing. I was hired to protect. How I go about that is at my discretion. When I said the pool was open to everyone, perhaps I should have been more specific. You have no swimsuit. Also, you have 3 heads. Both of those are problems. I do my best to accept everyone as they are. You are making that difficult. There seems to be a dragon in the water. Fighting off dragons was not in my contract. Water can put out even the strongest fire. As long as one person can experience true happiness, my life has meaning. Do not fear, I am always present if you need me. I was given the chance to help others. I can only hope I do not waste it. I swam until I could swim no longer. And then I kept swimming. I am much more than a lifeguard. Nothing is more beautiful than having a good time. I proved that I was the most qualified for the job. My looks didn't hurt, though. It is my destiny to pull along those who cannot swim for themselves. The water is as alive as we are. Water is a thing of great beauty, but it is also quite unpredictable. Always keep that in mind. I must always keep an eye and an ear out for someone in trouble. We are at our peak when we are happy. Safety is my prime concern. After looking good, of course. The water does more than entertain. It shows us who we truly are. We do not have to like our reflection. We need only learn from it. Unless we struggle to the surface, we cannot grasp the hand reaching out to us. I admit this isn't where I thought I'd end up. Still, I wouldn't change a thing. I love parties, but I love seeing others enjoy them even more. A human will eventually stop flowing, but water can flow forever. The sounds of the world become muffled underwater. I dove straight into the deep end. The very deep end. I do wish I could join Syndra's game, but alas, duty calls. I'm also too slow, apparently. Being a lifeguard is tiring, rewarding, but tiring. Someone once told me they prefer Renekton as the lifeguard. There are 2 ways to take that, and I don't like either of them. It is important to keep swimming, no matter what may try to pull you under. Water and beauty both take on many forms, each as impressive as the last. I may often be late to the rescue, but they always wash up at the water's edge safely. Strange how that happens, isn't it? The water tells us which way to swim. All we have to do is listen. She's already here, so perhaps I can allow her to help. Just a little. An arrest is excessive. Now, an eviction, that sends a message. Caitlyn's dedication to her job is remarkable. But sometimes I wish she would leave her duties at the station. I do hope she isn't off arresting someone for party crimes again. Caitlyn and Vi are more alike than they realize. Still, at least I haven't had to ban Caitlyn yet. That better not have been a headshot I just heard. And to think, I used to be afraid of the water. Now I know better. We should not fear going under. We should fear being alone when we do. I do wish this job paid better. Perhaps I could apply at Caitlyn's police station, though I am not confident they will accept ravishing beauty as a qualification. They should, but they probably won't. How is your day off going, Caitlyn?
Not too bad. I fear for the state of the police station when I return tomorrow, though.
Vi?
Vi.
You look radiant today, Caitlyn.
Oh, thank you. And you look quite handsome as always. But I'm afraid you aren't my type.
Nor you mine. I'm sorry I had to ban your partner from the pool, but I'm afraid it was necessary.
Oh, that's all right. Frankly, she got off rather easy with just a ban after what happened.
She doesn't hold it against me, does she?
You should be more worried if she doesn't.
If I see any more headshots, I will have to ban you from the pool.
Don't worry, you won't see any. I promise.
I'm glad to hear... Wait, what do you mean?
Sorry, Taric, I can't hear you over the splashes from the pool. Could you speak up?
I don't get paid enough for this. That's quite the swimsuit, Caitlyn. It must have been expensive.
A bit, but I thought I would treat myself. It can't be more expensive than yours, though.
Yes, Beatrice is known for being an expensive brand, but the quality is truly outrageous. Refreshing. I will keep you afloat. Let the water soothe you. The waters of life flow. Hold on to me. I will not let you drown. Just relax. I've got you. It's okay. You're safe now. Keep swimming. We will do this together. You won't be harmed while I'm here. Serenity. This will soften their blows. You will not go under. Just a splash. Hold your breath. This water is not for playing in. Careful, you'll slip. Stay there for a moment. There is no running by the pool. Don't go too deep. Let's pull them under, shall we? Submerge yourselves in the water's protection. Show them the true beauty of joy. The real party begins now. Parties are meant to be fun. You're no fun at all. I'm not saying I wouldn't rescue you. Out loud. You aren't quite mature enough. Might I suggest the kiddie pool? Ah, ice. Beautiful, but less versatile than water. Yes, even godlike space dragons have to follow the rules. Parties can be just as extravagant in the moonlight. I take it you're partial to night swimming. I'm glad you could make it, my friend. I would not recommend trying to swim in that armor. In the water, everyone is equal. A creature that swims not in water, but in darkness. Be careful. The chlorine is bad for your eyes. Aye. Do not even think of starting any trouble. No, a mega death rocket does not count as a pool toy. Aren't you a bit overdressed? Your will has stagnated. The world is not a river. It is a pool filled with many possibilities. You can rescue me any day. You do know this isn't that kind of pool, right? You seem to have misunderstood the meaning of pool party. Please tell me you left the handcuffs at home this time. Those are just inflatable toys, right? I'm not sure what you hope to gain by hitting people with that. That's quite the water gun you've got there. Care to give me a demonstration? What a remarkable invention. You do have a permit to build that, right? Looking good, Your Majesty. Please stop transfiguring the other guests. It's making them uncomfortable. Would you like to take a selfie together? I'm sure our fans would appreciate it. A quick song is just what this party needs. You don't need to see to have a good time. You're looking as radiant as ever, Leona. A shark that can swim on land. Now that's troubling. You can take the day off, friend. I've got it from here. Nothing like a game to liven up a party. Here, I'll serve first. When I said the water is alive, this is not quite what I meant. Keep explosives out of the water, please. There is a fine line between mischief and chaos, Zoe. Mind that you do not cross it while you're here. Why, yes, I am single. Parties are truly outrageous. This party is simply fabulous. I'm more than qualified to help you, if you know what I mean. I can do much more than give you CPR. How did I get this perfect tan? Well, we all have secrets, don't we? If I'm going to be a lifeguard, I might as well look fantastic while doing it. Don't worry, you can thank me later. That's going to come out of my paycheck. I just know it. Anything to improve the party. This will work nicely. Is this waterproof? The guests will enjoy this. As beautiful and blue as the water. I should be careful not to drop this in the pool. Some people enjoy swimming in the cold. Ice can be as graceful as water. Mind the temperature, you might catch a cold. I hope this doesn't get extinguished. Just in case it's not hot enough. They're about to get a lot more than a sunburn. The jacket is already pushing it, and now I have to wear armor? Not quite a flotation device, but it'll have to do. A bit gaudy, but they do their job well. It may be difficult to swim while carrying this. I prefer to have both arms free. Well made, if nothing else. I am the only shield they'll need. This will help though. I chose to protect life, instead of taking it away. A weapon made in the deep. I can use this. Not quite an approved pool toy, but it'll do. Rarer than the beach's sand, and almost as powerful. Always good to stop and reflect. The sand descends like those who have lost hope. Water gives just as much life as the sun. I hope this won't rust. Anyone can find their way, if only they're willing to do so. The previous owner sank. I will not be so careless. Armor dredged up from the water. Ironic, in a way. I will do everything I can to prove this armor wrong. Water can be part of great happiness, but also great sorrow. When I said I was going to enforce the rules, I wasn't joking. The pool is just a little safer now. I never liked forcing people to leave, but they gave me no other option. They should have stayed in the shallow end. I guess they couldn't swim as well as they thought. Let's clear the water a bit. A murky pool isn't fun for anybody. Why am I the only one on cleaning duty? Excuse me, it seems someone is in trouble elsewhere. The water gave me great power and great form. Duty calls. You all behave yourselves while I'm gone, okay? A lifeguard's work is never done. Let's see, who needs my help now? I am out of sight, but never truly gone. That was a nice dip in the pool. Back to work. I cannot stay long. There is always someone out there who needs me. A moment's rest, then back in the water. I'm sorry. I know it's my own damn fault. I did what I could. Into the deep end. Ugh. That was not exactly refreshing. And now I have to evict them from the pool. Great. These summer days can get quite hot. Remember to stay hydrated.